Hello and welcome to the Missing Piece Process series. This is day one, module one of this free program. And I'm so excited to share this with you. This program is for you if you were an entrepreneur who has been in business for a little while, you're established, and yet you're still not really hitting those income months that you want. You're not seeing the numbers that you want in your business, and you're not really sure why. You can't really put your finger on what's keeping you from it. So what I want to do with this series is I want to give you the process that I use with my highest level private clients to help them identify what the blind spots are in their business that's holding them back from scaling to six-figure years, multiple six-figure years in their business. If you're new here, welcome. My name is Taylor Eaton. I am an entrepreneur, and over the last 5 years, I have built up a successful multiple six-figure business from scratch. I've built this business around a lot of different things, mostly around mindset coaching, human design, which is a spiritual modality, around a lot of different things. But now a lot of what I spend my time focusing on is helping other entrepreneurs build up their businesses in a way that feels good to them. This training, like I said, will walk you through my process I use with my highest level private clients. Now, sometimes I use this process directly with them. I walk them through step by step, question by question, but a lot of times this is what I'm doing on the back end. This is what I'm doing when a new client comes to me and I'm looking at their business and I'm trying to identify where do they need to shift? What do they need to tweak in order to get to that next level? In order to hit those 5-figure months, multiple 5-figure months, six-figure, multiple six-figure years. So I want to share with you this process. I've broken it down. I've created a whole workbook that goes with this that you can download for free, absolutely free. Just click the link in the description below this video to grab the Missing Piece Process workbook. In there, it's going to just give you a bunch of questions that you can use for every step of this process to help you identify those blind spots in your business. Now, if you're a brand new entrepreneur and you're just building your business, I believe that this series will still be incredibly beneficial for you, and it's free, so go through it and check it out. But just know that this is really more for those already established service-based entrepreneurs. It's still really good stuff to be aware of as you're building your business, so if you're brand new, you are absolutely welcome to stay and watch the whole series. Just know that there might be some bigger things you need to address in your business before you can address some of the stuff we talk about here. Now, as we dive in, I want to offer you something that I wish someone had told me 3-4 years ago in my business when I was first starting to scale up to 6 figures and really struggling to hit those multiple 5-figure months in my business. And it's this. It can feel like in your business when you're struggling to hit your next income level that there's some big missing piece. Because you've done so much, you've done so many things, you've taken probably so many programs, you've worked with a lot of coaches or a lot of mentors, you've learned a lot of strategies, you've tried a bunch of different things, and you see all these people succeeding with strategies and systems that you're trying to use and it's not working for you and you don't understand why, you don't know what's missing. And so it's really easy to feel like there must be some big secret or some big piece that you're completely blind to in your business, and if you could just figure it out, you'd be able to get to that next level. And that's not necessarily the case. And this is what I wish someone had told me years ago. What I wish I'd known was that once you're already established in business, once you've already had some level of success, even if it's inconsistent, then chances are there aren't some big piece that you're completely missing. Chances are that there's actually just some areas of your business that are maybe the weak links or that you have some blind spots in that you need to just tweak. And it could be big tweaks, it could be small tweaks, right? But it's usually not a complete overhaul of your business. It's usually not that you're missing a huge fundamental aspect of business that everyone else has. It's typically just that you need to strengthen some areas of either your business or your mindset or the way you're approaching things. So that's what I want to help you do here, is really figure out, what are you not seeing in your business? I want to give you this series and the questions that are in the workbook that accompany this to help you look at your business from a different angle, audit your business, and help you really identify where you need to grow. This is exactly how I audit my own business. Whenever I feel like it's stagnating, whenever I feel like it's not going in the direction I want to, or it's not growing the way I want to or as quickly as I want to, this is the process I use on my own business as well. This is what I have used to scale to multiple 6-figure years in my business. So that's what I'm offering you here, and I'm so excited to share it with you. I do recommend going through this series in order because each video will build on the concepts we covered in the previous videos. So let's dive in. So step 1 of the missing piece process is to identify the skills and traits that will make you rich. And what I mean by this is we want to identify and take inventory of all of your strengths. And this is not where most people start. When they think something is missing in their business, they often start by looking at the more top level hard skills. So things like, oh my gosh, it must be my sales. I must not be good at writing sales pages, or I must not be good at closing the sale, so I need to strengthen my sales skills. Or my marketing must not be very good because I'm not getting a lot of traffic, so I have to do this. And I'm not saying that those aren't things we need to potentially address in your business. We're gonna talk about that in a later video. But those are often some of the last things we need to address, because those things are things, first of all, that can be outsourced if you really need to or want to. There are things that you can learn and you can strengthen over time, that you refine and practice over time, but they're not the foundational pieces of your business. And that's where we're starting today. And what's more foundational to your business than you, right? Your business, especially if you're a service-based entrepreneur, if you have anything of a personal brand, or you're putting your face on anything in your business or providing services for clients, you are a big piece of the magic in your business. Your strengths play a huge role in what you do and how well you do it and how you do it. So that's what we're doing here in step 1 of the missing piece process. That's what your homework is for this module, is to take inventory of all of your strengths. And when I say all of your strengths, I mean, I want you to get really clear on the things that you've learned, that you've studied, that you've mastered, that you've perfected over the years. And I also want you to get really clear on the strengths and skills that come easily to you, the things that are effortless to you, the things that come naturally to you. This is a huge thing I work with people on, because most people, especially in business and as entrepreneurs, go, well, I'm really good at selling, or I'm really good at networking. And they just, that's what they see as their skill set. But you're so much more than that, because you might be a really good listener. Or maybe you're really good at reading a room. Or maybe you're incredibly creative, and maybe writing journal prompts comes so easily to you, or asking the right questions that get people breakthroughs comes so easily to you. I want you to get so clear on those things that come easily to you, because those are some of your biggest gifts, and we're gonna be tying them in with what we're looking at next in our module 2 video. So the first thing we're starting with is getting really clear on all of your hard skills and all of your soft skills, all of the things you've learned, all of the things that come easily to you. And I want to also mention that the things that come easily to you do not come easily to everyone else. I've said this over and over again in my business. So if you have been around for a while, I might sound like a broken record, but this is such a good reminder that this is such a crucial part of business. This is so important to look at. You have to make sure you are acknowledging and playing to your strengths. And we're going to talk more about how this plays into the actual structure of your business in the next module. But we're laying the foundation here. We're looking at, what are you bringing to the table? What do you bring to the table? And I want you to also, when you do this, look at all of the strengths and all of the skills and all of the traits you have, not just in business, just in general. This is a complete inventory of all of your skills, not just the ones that you think apply to business, because oftentimes we have a lot of, especially with soft skills, things like being a good listener, things like being compassionate, those things can be leveraged in incredibly powerful ways in our business. It's just not always obvious at first glance. So again, make sure you've downloaded the workbook for this program. The link is in the video description, because that has questions in there to walk you through taking an inventory of your strengths and of all your skills. So I can't wait to have you walk through this piece so that we can move on to tomorrow, where we'll start to see if you have some blind spots around how these play into our business, how our strengths play into our business. So be sure to like this video, to comment below with what you got from it, with any ahas or breakthroughs, and also make sure you're subscribed to this channel so that you don't miss the rest of the videos. And of course, be sure to download the workbook, because that gives you all of the questions and steps to help you walk through this yourself. I can't wait to walk you through the next steps in this process, where we start identifying those blind spots, start seeing what those missing pieces are in your business, and identifying action steps to take to start strengthening those areas. But for now, make sure you go check out the workbook for this program, go do the journaling, go reflect on those questions there for this video, and then I'll see you in the next module.